Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good and I hope you are enjoying the contents that I'm posting. I'm sorry last week I couldn't post a video because I was down with typhoid, but now we are back with yet another beautiful video. In today's video, we will be learning about a song that went viral recently. It is by Antara and Ankita Nandy, who are popularly called as the Nandy Sisters. And they made a video of this beautiful song called Kajra from the movie Bunty Aur Bubly. So we will be trying to understand what all went in that particular video. If you haven't heard that video, please do watch it. I have put the link of both Instagram version and YouTube version in your description box below. So please do go ahead and watch it. The starting of that particular song starts off with some sargam. And this is the sargam. But if you notice it keenly, this is nothing but an interlude in the actual song. If you go back to the actual song, there is an interlude before this paragraph. This particular line starts, right? So before that, there is a small interlude. And that exact interlude is actually notated and they have sung it as a sargam. Okay? So now let's go back and listen to the actual song and see how that interlude sounds. Okay. So if you try and notate this, you will exactly land up in the same sargam what these two people have sung. Notation is nothing but writing the swaras of these notes. Na 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 na. So this is the starting of that particular interlude, right? So this has 5 notes, right? And what are those 5 notes? It's nothing but ma pa ma da pa. So this is nothing but notation, okay? So what these two girls have done is just they have notated the entire interlude. So now let's try and sing the swaras, whatever they have sung, along with this interlude. I really can't sing in the actual pitch, so I'll be singing in the lower sa. Ma pa ma da pa ma pa ma da pa ma sa ni da pa ma pa ga ma ga re ga re ma ga re ma ga re ga re ma pa ga ma re ga sa re ga pa ma da pa. See how beautiful it sounds, right? Instead of playing that in an instrument, they have just notated it and they have sung. So this is a very beautiful way to attempt the song, right? Notating the interlude or, trying to give a different effect. There is another person who is Kartika Vaidyanathanaka. So, she has also done a lot of such kind of videos where instead of singing the actual lyrics, she has sung the swaras. For example, there is this song called So this is one song wherein she has notated this and she had sung it as Sani sa ga ri ma ga pa ri sani sa ga ri ma ga pa ri sani ri pa. See how beautiful it is sounding, right? So that is something, a very smart way to, attempt a song, because that is going to definitely elevate your song to the next level. The next thing that we notice in that particular song is, if you see the first person who has sung ma pa ma da pa ma pa ma da pa ma pa ma sa ni da pa ma pa ga ma ga. It's a plain version of it. But the second person, when she comes and sings ma pa ma da pa ma pa ma da pa ma pa ma sa ni da pa ma pa ga ma ga. So what do you notice here? You see a lot of brikas are used, right? Ma pa ma da pa, which is nothing but pa ma ma. So that is sung in a faster way. That is what is brika. And see what kind of effect that brika is adding, right? Ma pa ma da pa ma pa ma da pa. This is the plain version. Ma pa ma da pa ma pa ma da pa. See, it is having a crispness to it, right? And a brightness is automatically added to that particular line, right? It shouldn't be fully filled with brikas, but adding brikas at certain subtle places is another way to elevate your song, okay? Now, let's go ahead and see what all they have done in that. What is that we notice here? There are 2 people singing, right? 2 sisters singing. And both the sisters have different voice quality. So that itself is adding dynamics, right? But in this particular line, they have also added harmonics. So harmonics is also another way to beautify your song. Along with the brikas and things like that, harmonics will give another dimension to your song. When I say harmonics, what they have done here is sa 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 re 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 ga 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 re re re. When you take the harmonics, they have sung it as ga 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 ma 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 pa 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 ma 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 ga 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 ma 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 pa pa is nothing but sa 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 re 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 ga 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 re 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 sa 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 re 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 ga ga. So to understand what harmonics is, say you have a note starting at sa. The corresponding harmonic note could be the third note or the fifth note, which is sa ga sa pa. Either of these two notes can be a harmonic. Okay, so sa 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 re 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 ga 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 re re re. See, sa 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 re 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 ga 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 re re re, which is what 1 2 3 2. Right now you go to ga and do the same thing 1 2 3 2, considering ga as 1. So ga 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 ma 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 pa 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 ma ma ma. That's it. So this is a simple way of trying to explain harmonics. But yeah, this is exactly what they have used. Harmonics also adds a lot of dynamics and gives a beautiful dimension to your song. So this is another brilliant masterstroke that they have taken along with this particular cover. Okay, now let's move ahead and see what all we can learn. Here again, what is happening? One person is singing the actual lyrics in the actual tune, right? The other person is singing the lower side of the notes. So basically, one person is singing in the upper sa and the other person is singing in the lower sa. So if you keenly notice, oh kali kamali wale ko yaad karke. So Antara is actually singing all in the lower side and the other one is singing in the upper side. Oh kali kamali wale ko. So it's all in the higher side of the scale, right? So this is also another way of adding dynamics to your song. And along with that, we also notice that they are starting the beats of this song. And this is really appreciable because a lot of things are going on in this, right? First is singing the actual song. Second is adding harmonics. That is another thing that you should focus very keenly. And the next thing is trying to switch between the octaves, which is one is singing in upper and one more is singing in lower. Along with that, you are beating, right? Beating on the table. And along with that, you are also snapping, right? So one hand is actually giving that bass beat and another hand is actually giving that snap, which is very, very tricky to do. So this is something really, really impressive that I have always felt in all of their videos that they cover. So now let's move ahead and see how they are trying to finish this song. What I really love about these two sisters is the way how they complement each other. You know, they have two distinct voices and you know, whenever they sing, they kind of really complement each other. They sing as one. I always tell this whenever you're singing with your Shruti, right? Your Shruti and your voice should sound as one. So that is very easy to do when you have just one person singing. But when two people are singing, it is very, very tricky to do this because you are already hearing another voice and that can actually distract you. Sometimes it can distract you. But these two girls, they always complement each other. And there is another Carnatic musician that I follow who is Ranjani and Gayatri. Hear them and you will understand how beautifully they complement each other as well. It is, of course, they are into this Carnatic music. And towards every song endings, one person gives one kind of an alap and the other person actually contributes to make that alap sound better. So it might be difficult for you to understand with just words, but I want you to hear. I will probably post one of their abhangs in the description box below. So please do check that out. Listen to that abhang and you will understand what I'm trying to tell. So that's exactly what's happening with these two sisters also. They complement each other so beautifully that all their songs, all the songs that they cover is something so unique and it's so mesmerizing to listen to them, right? So that was the video for today. I hope you all enjoyed the insights. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done. And if you liked this particular video, please do mention your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want me to analyze any other songs which you felt was impressive according to you, please do mention that as well in the comments, and probably share the link of that song so that it will be easy for me to check it out. Okay. So with that, I'll sign off for today. Take care and keep singing.